Hi, this is Roger Peterson. In this video, let's go over how to grant a power of attorney in Costa Rica. I'll try and break it down for you so that you clearly understand everything that's involved in granting powers of attorney in Costa Rica. Okay, I'm going to focus on the three most common powers of attorney used in Costa Rica. Number one, Poder Generalísimo. Number two, Poder General. And number three, Poder Especial. Let's break these down for you. The Poder Generalísimo is regulated by Article 1253 of the Civil Code. This is the broadest type of power of attorney that you can grant because it gives your agent broad authorization so that they can make legal choices, financial decisions, business decisions on your behalf. The Poder Generalísimo must be recorded in the National Recording Office of Costa Rica so that it has legal effects for use in Costa Rica. So the only way that a document will be recorded is for the grantor, that is the person that is giving the power of attorney, must appear personally before a Costa Rican notary public and must sign that power of attorney in the notary's protocol book. Then the notary extracts that and records it in the recording office. If you're not in Costa Rica and can't appear before a local Costa Rican notary public, then you can also go to a Costa Rican consulate in your country of origin. For example, here's the consulate of Costa Rica in Washington, D.C. And as you can see in this section here, they have power of attorney. So you click on here and it'll tell you what you need in order to be able to execute a power of attorney before the Costa Rican consulate. Consuls abroad are acting notary publics for legal purposes. Be sure to check out the description section of the video. I'll post the links to the Costa Rican consulate, and I'll also post examples to powers of attorney in that section. Okay, let's move on and discuss the Poder General and compare it to the Poder Generalísimo for you. The Poder General is regulated by Article 1255 of the Civil Code. The Poder General is more limited in scope. Think of it as a power of administration. In other words, if you have a manager, you want the manager to administer your personal affairs or business affairs, but you don't want them to be able to encumber, sell, or lien any of the personal assets that you have, then this is the way to go. It would be a Poder General because it's limited to powers of administration. The Poder General, just like the Poder Generalísimo, has to be recorded in the National Registry in order to have legal effect. As such, it has to be executed in the same way. You need to get a notary public and appear before the notary public in order to issue a Poder General. Now, once the Poder Generalísimo or Poder General have been registered in the National Registry, and you need to prove to somebody that you have the power of attorney, you can do so by going to rnpdigital.com, and here's the site, and you can purchase a certification of power of attorney. Here it is for 2,800 colones. Put that in your basket and you buy it. Once you've purchased it, you go to this section here where it says certification of powers of attorney, and you enter all the information about the power of attorney, and it will issue a certification that is then validly accepted by government offices and by third parties in Costa Rica. This is what the actual certification would look like and the information provided. Okay, let's move on to the final power of attorney that I'm going to discuss in this video, and that is the Poder Especial. That is the special power of attorney. The special power of attorney is regulated by Article 1256 of the Civil Code. Now, the special power of attorney is more limited in scope. In other words, you grant a special power of attorney when you want somebody to do a specific act. And you have to be very clear at specifying exactly what you want done because it is interpreted very narrow. Some typical examples of the way the Poder Especial is used is, for example, for buying or selling vehicles or property. So I want to grant Fred a power of attorney so that he can sell my car for me because I'm not going to be in the country. Another example would be I want to grant Jane a limited power of attorney so that she can go to the local government and apply for a building permit in my name. Those would be typical examples of how a limited special power of attorney could be used. Now, unlike the Poder General and the Poder Generalísimo, which we previously discussed, the Poder Especial does not have to be registered in the National Registry. However, depending on the type of transaction you're trying to accomplish, the Poder Especial may have to be granted before a notary public in the protocol book as well. So the best practice is to have a meeting with your attorney, notary public, and discuss what you're trying to accomplish. That way they can recommend to you whether your best option would be a Poder Generalísimo, a Poder General, or a Poder Especial for a specific act. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to post them in the comment section of this video.